Good morning students. In the previous class, we see the operation of half-wave rectifier. In half-wave rectifier, we are getting output waveform for only positive half cycle. During negative half cycle, we are getting output 0. That means, during the positive half cycle, the current flows through the diode and resistance. During negative half cycle, there is no current flows in the diode and resistance. That's why we are getting output, because in forward, during positive half cycle means the diode is positive, is in forward bias. That means it allows the current to the output side. But in negative half cycle, the diode acts as a closed open switch. That means it is in reverse bias. During reverse bias, the diode acts as a open switch. At that time, it does not allow any current flow to the output side. That's why we are getting, during positive half cycle, we are getting waveform, and during negative half cycle, we does not get any output. So we are giving input signal, sine wave input signal, that is represented with Vm. Input waveform, we are taking voltage on x-axis, that is represented with Vm, and this one is current. This one is, we are taking time in seconds. So this is the input waveform. The values are 0, pi, 2 pi. This is the input waveform for half wave rectifier. Efficiency of half wave rectifier. Efficiency of half wave rectifier. This is the input waveform for half wave rectifier, and the waveform for output waveform for half wave rectifier is, we are getting output for the positive half cycle only. During negative half cycle, the output is 0. So we are getting, during positive half cycle we are getting output, during negative half cycle there is no output. So this one is 0 to pi, and 2 pi, 3 pi, like that. This is time, and this one is the voltage, Vm. So this is the output waveform. Now we are going to see the efficiency of half wave rectifier. The efficiency is known as it is the ratio of output DC power to input AC power. Efficiency is the ratio of output DC power to input AC power. Here we are giving input as AC and we are taking output as the DC. So we know the function of the rectifier is it converts AC into DC. So the efficiency, what is the use of efficiency? It tells how much of AC is converted into DC. So efficiency is the ratio of power, DC output power to AC input power. Efficiency is the ratio of DC output power to AC input power. So it is also written as PDC divided by PAC, or percentage efficiency. Percentage efficiency is PDC divided by PAC into 100. This is the efficiency of the rectifier. Now we are going to calculate what is PDC and what is PAC. So PDC, we have to calculate DC power. To calculate the DC power, we are not getting DC power directly. We have to calculate DC power by using the resistance, voltage or current. Here I am going to calculate the current, DC current, it is also known as average current, represented with I average or IDC. I average or IDC, that is, here we are getting output for the full cycle, that's why we are taking 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to pi, we are getting I to d theta plus pi to 2 pi, we are getting output 0. So that is represented with theta. The current flowing through the diode and resistance is given by, let Vm, Vi is the input signal, Vi equal to Vm sin theta. Now current through the, it is applied across the input of the transformer. So this will appears across the secondary winding of the transformer. This is the input voltage. Due to this input voltage, there is a current flow in the diode. So the current flow through the diode and resistance is I equal to Im sin theta for 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to which one? Phi. And I equal to 0 for pi less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 2 pi. We are getting output at the theta value between 0 and 5, that is I d theta, and we are getting 0 output at the from pi to 2 pi. Here Im is maximum current. It is represented with Rm by voltage resistance. I equal to, we know the formula, Im equal to Vm by RL. Here Vm by RL plus RF, where RL is the load resistance, we are taking output across this load resistor, and RF is the internal resistance of the diode or forward resistance. So keep it as equation 1, and this one is equation 2, and this one is equation 3. Now substitute the I value, I equal to Im sin theta in the above equation. This is equation 4. Substitute the value, I value in the equation, then we are getting I average equal to 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to pi Im sin theta d theta. Now Im by 2 pi integral 0 to pi sin theta d theta. Now write the integration of sin theta, that is minus cos theta. Integration of sin theta is minus cos theta 0 to pi. Substitute the values of 0 and theta, 0 and pi in the theta. Then Im by 2 pi into minus cos pi minus cos 0. Now Im by 2 pi minus cos pi is minus 1 and cos 0 is minus 1. Now 2 Im by 2 pi minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 and minus into minus we get plus 2. So 2 gets cancelled, we are getting Im by 2. So I average or IDC equal to Im by 2. I average or IDC equal to Im by. Now IAC equal to or IDC equal to Im by 2. Now PDC equal to IDC whole square into RL. So we know IDC equal to Im by 2. Im by 2 whole square into RL. This is the PDC. Now we are going to calculate PAC. AC power. PAC. AC power is also known as RMS power. So to calculate PAC, we have to calculate the current, AC current, that is IAC or IRMS equal to 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to pi I square into d theta. We can write square root as 1 by 2. Now substitute the value of I. 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to pi Im square sin square theta d theta 1 by 2. Now take Im square by 2 pi integral 0 to pi sin square theta d theta. Now write the formula for sin square theta. Im square divided by 2 pi integral 0 to pi 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. This is the formula for sin square theta in terms of cos theta. 1 by 2. Now write the integration for this one. Before writing the integration for this one, take the 2 value, that equal to Im square by 4 integral 0 to pi 1 d theta minus cos 2 theta d theta 1 by 2. Im square by 4. Write the integration for this one. So theta minus the integration for cos 2 theta is sin 2 theta divided by 2. Sin 2 theta divided by 2. 0 to pi integral 1 by 2. Square root of 1 by 2. Now Im by 4. Substitute the values of 0 and pi in the theta value. Then we are getting pi minus 0 minus sin 2 pi by 2 minus sin 2 0 1 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Now we are getting Im square by 4 into pi minus sin pi is 0 and sin 0 is also 0. Then we are getting pi minus 0 1 by 2. So Im square by 4 into Im square by 4 pi into pi gets cancelled. We are getting, we can write Im by 2 whole square into 1 by 2 into 2. Here 2 gets cancelled. We are getting, what is that? IAC or IRMS equal to Im by 2. IAC or IRMS equal to Im by, write the PAC equal to IAC square into RL plus RF. Here IAC is Im by 2. Im by 2 whole square RL into RL plus RF. This is the PAC. Now calculate efficiency. Efficiency equal to PDC divided by PAC. Substitute the PDC value, that is Im by pi whole square into RL divided by PAC is Im by 2 whole square into RL plus RF. Now Im square divided by pi square into RL divided by Im square divided by pi square into RL plus RF. Im square gets cancelled. Im square gets cancelled. We are getting, cross multiply the equation, 4 by 5 into RL divided by RL plus RF. 4 divided by pi is equivalent to 0.406 RL divided by RL plus RF. Divide the RH side with both numerator and denominator with RL. Then we are getting 0.406 into divided by RL gets cancelled, 1 plus RF by RL. If to get the maximum efficiency, RF should be small or negligible. RF by RL is negligible. RF by RL is negligible. Then efficiency eta equal to 0.406 or 40.6%. For RF for ideal diode is 0. So at that time we are getting efficiency is 0.406 or 40.6%. So during the in half wave rectifier we are getting efficiency 40.6. If you take the full wave rectifier, we will get the double efficiency, because in full wave rectifier we are getting output for the both the cycles. For half positive cycle and for negative cycle we are getting output. So at that time for full wave rectifier we are getting efficiency double the efficiency in the half wave rectifier. That will be, we will see the efficiency of full wave rectifier in the next video. Thank you.